good. Hey, good morning. How are you doing? It is a cool day out there. It's cool, cloudy. We've got a few showers around. Not much in the rain gauge, though. I think maybe if we're lucky, a few hundredths of an inch. Tomorrow, probably the same thing. But as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, we've got a better chance for rain, and some of the rain could be significant, around an inch or so. All right, 49 degrees. That's the current temperature. Normal low 42. We got down to 47, so just a little bit above average. But you notice we started off at 47, and that was wow, about 5 hours or so ago, and we've warmed up a whopping 2 degrees. So yeah, it's going to be a cool day with all the clouds. We've got a little northeasterly wind as well. Record low 18, set back in 1897. At least it's not that cold. And again, this time of the year to set record lows, you got to be way down in the teens, and it has to be a pretty significant Arctic air mass. Matter of fact, even with that cold air we had not too long ago, we didn't break any records, but it was surely cold, that's for sure. All right, temperatures today, yeah, we might warm up to 53 or 54. So we're not going to warm up a lot because of the clouds and some of the light rain around. Let's take a look at the radar, as a matter of fact. Let's see if there's anything on the radar. There was earlier. Yeah, we've got some shower activity, especially between Tilden, Three Rivers, Beeville, down along 37 down to the south, also Karnes City. Picking up a few showers. Gonzales County, you've got some showers. We've got a little bit here, it looks like in Bexar County, southern portions of Bexar County, over towards Medina County. But notice, just not a whole lot of rainfall, and it's really light. So again, I'm not expecting a whole lot of rainfall today, but clouds and cool temperatures, that's what I am expecting. All right, let's see here. We've got a temperature of 49. Seguin 49, Uvalde's at 49, Kerrville's at 47, Fredericksburg 45, cool temperatures. Let's check out the feels like, what the wind chill is. 44 is what it feels like. Seguin 44, Kerrville 43, Fredericksburg 41, San Marcos 42. Yeah, just some cool temperatures all the way around. Really, you could almost like draw a line along 90 and I-10 and northward. That's where you've got wind chills in the 40s. All right, so where do we go from here? Well, let's check it out. Before we do that, though, when I answer some questions here, Sherry, how are you? Let's see. We didn't get the snow like they said. When it gets cold, it's gonna back down to snow. Okay, well, Sherry, I don't know where you live. We did get some snow. You know, here's the thing that's really interesting. I might as well just pull back the curtain a little bit. The global models, you know, several days to a week before that event, the global models were saying 2 to 3 inches of snow. The high resolution models, once we got within 84 hours, they were a lot lower. I think we were pretty consistent the whole time. I was saying a half an inch to an inch. Now, here in Bexar County, most of us only picked up about 2/10 of an inch of snow, but I will consider that kind of a win. And there were some places in the viewing area that had over 2 inches of snow, over towards Gonzales and Hallettsville, 2 inches, maybe even plus in eastern portions of Lavaca County. So around the area, anywhere from a trace to up to a couple of inches of snow, and the whole time we had been saying here about a half an inch to an inch. Now, of course, if you live out west, well, that was a totally different story, but most of the time when I say my forecast, it's usually based on Bexar County, and then I'll kind of give you a little bit other forecasts from around. But I think we did a pretty good job, Sherry. You must live out west. All right, Lisa, hi, how are you? All right, David. David's got a joke for us, looks like. I'm going to have to hit the button. Okay, here we go. David says, I have bought a Hooked on Phonics franchise. All right. The newest ones are addicted to vowels, strung out on prepositions, and turned into apostrophes. David, I'm going to have to read this again. I don't know. Hold on. There's a joke. There's a good joke in here. I have bought a Hooked on Phonics franchise. The newest ones are addicted to vowels, strung out on prepositions, and tuned into apostrophes. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that one a little bit, David. I tell you what, though, it was a good try. Good solid try. And George, all right, let's see. No more 30 under temperatures. We'll work on that, George, but we still got a whole lot of February to go through. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Sherry goes, yeah, I'm in Helotes near Bear County. Yeah, you probably picked up in Helotes maybe a tenth of an inch of snow there. The further west that you went, the more it just kind of dropped off. Okay, let's take a look. This is where we're going to go from here. Let's start with the mid and upper level pattern here. We got a big upper level low that's anchored over California, and that's why they've picked up about an inch this morning out there in California, where all those wildfires were. They didn't have a tremendous amount of mudslides. They did have some, but either way, that's where the upper level low is. So our issue here is that we've got cool air at the surface and trying to be overrun by warmer air. It's what we call isentropic lift. So today, just totally cloudy. Let's take a look at tomorrow. Here's tomorrow. The same situation, not a whole lot of rainfall though. Now, as this system gets closer to us on Wednesday, southerly winds are going to continue, and that's going to continue to transport more buoyant air that's a little bit warmer. So here we go into Wednesday and into Thursday. Now, here's the deal. This system for us is going to come through Wednesday night into Thursday morning, just when the temperatures are the coolest through the day, right? I'm not a big fan of high shear. I mean, there's going to be a lot of wind action in the atmosphere, but not a lot of what we call low cape, not a lot of buoyancy to balance that out. So high shear, low cape, just doesn't pan out that often, especially in the wintertime in an overnight situation. Now, having said all that, there still is the potential for strong to severe storms. I just think the bulk of that's going to be to our north, definitely north of I-10 and 90. But it is still possible. I would give it a very slight risk that we would see some severe thunderstorms here in Bear County, but it is possible. It's just the setup is just not good. Not conducive to severe storms, but it can happen. Okay, so as we head into Thursday afternoon, we'll start to see a little sunshine. I think Friday we'll see some sun, and into the weekend we will have some sunshine, which will be really nice. All right, so here's the high-res computer model. Let's take it out all the way through Thursday morning. High temperatures today, around 53, 54, lots of clouds, very little in the rain gauge. Tomorrow, maybe a little bit more in the rain gauge, still a few 100s. Temperatures in the morning starting off close to 50, and I think it'll be in the 50s most of the day for your Tuesday. Highs in the upper 50s, maybe close to 60. Could be a little fog tomorrow morning as well. Tuesday, starting off in the upper 50s, but we may reach the lower 70s. I'm thinking more like upper 60s for Wednesday because just a tremendous amount of cloud cover. And then as the main system comes in with colder air aloft, I think some thunderstorms will develop across the hill country Wednesday night and into early Thursday morning. Look at that. But some of that activity will likely play out. Like I said, it's just not a good setup for severe storms, but I can't rule it out either as we head into Thursday morning. So just kind of keep that in mind. Here's what the Storm Prediction Center, what they're thinking. They've got, let's say, from Lakey to Rock Springs to western Bandera County and to Kerrville and Fredericksburg, all under a slight risk for severe storms on Wednesday. Biggest threat is probably going to be large hail, gusty winds. Could be a few isolated tornadoes, but the directional shear may be off a little bit. And then as we head into Thursday, primarily along the I-35 corridor, primarily north of Bear County, but it's possible we could see some. I think one thing is for sure is we're going to see some rain, anywhere from a half an inch to about an inch of rainfall, pretty close to an inch in a lot of locations, down to the south and west, closer to about a quarter of an inch. And if you're watching from east of us, or east of here, over towards Hallettsville, maybe a little bit closer to an inch and a half of rainfall by the time we get to Thursday. All right, here's forecast for today. Lots of clouds. Tonight, if you have anything planned tonight, temperatures pretty close to around 50 with a tremendous amount of cloud cover, maybe a few sprinkles around, and I definitely think tomorrow we'll have some drizzle and some light shower activities. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. George, no more 30. Yep, okay. Okay, David Bellis had to give me a little explainer here. All right, the joke, Paul, is that Hooked on Phonics sounds like a drug problem, so the newest one's like addicted to vowels. Okay, I mean, I get it. I get it, Dave. I get it. Um, I get it. You know what, David? I appreciate you. I really do. Okay, let's go into the 14-day. Here's what I'm expecting. 20% chance of a shower, measurable shower today. 20% chance of a measurable shower tomorrow. Wednesday and Thursday morning, those are going to be our KINS 5 weather impact alert days. Wednesday, the entire day, because some of the rain could be heavy. And then Wednesday night into Thursday morning, some of those storms could be strong to severe. It's a possibility, it's just not a likelihood, that's for sure. I think we'll see a little sunshine Thursday afternoon with highs in the 70s. Lows will be in the 40s Friday and Saturday and Sunday morning with highs in the 70s, believe it or not. So that's going to be nice. I think most of next week highs will be in the 70s. Now, here's the only caveat is that there's going to be another bout of Arctic air that's going to be lingering to the north. Computer models are all over the place on whether that cold air will work in. The way I'm going to play it is Wednesday night into Thursday, it's possible, or actually Thursday, it's possible that cold Arctic air will kind of nose in, not stay, and then back up. It's going to be a real hard one to play, I'm going to be honest. Between the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, somewhere in there, it's going to be really tough. This is just the way I see it. We'll see what happens. And then as we head into the next weekend, high temperatures appear to be in the 70s. Now, if that cold air mass is a lot stronger and it looks like it's going to linger, then that whole scenario could be changed completely. Be quite honest, between the 7th and the 8th, that whole time period, yeah, it could be a lot colder. But right now, this is the best. This is the way I see it, and I think that's what's probably going to happen. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you streaming with us, and make sure. Oh, hold on, we got some more messages here. Let's see. Sherry says, I'm leaving Friday from Bexar County to Dallas. Do you think the roads towards Dallas will be okay on Friday? I think so, and your timing's pretty good. It looks like there could be some strong to severe storms in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. That'd be Wednesday night into Thursday, same time period. But it looks like that system's going to shoot through and up there around the Dallas-Fort Worth area, clear skies. So I think Friday's looking pretty good for you, Sherry. You should be okay. Just be safe. And Mike, good morning. How are you doing, Mike? It's been a while since I've talked to you. So Thursday is a good chance for a rainy day and night. I think Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, the sun's probably going to come out. So Wednesday night, Thursday morning, that's when it's going to be wet, and then we'll dry up as we head into Thursday afternoon. All right, thanks for streaming. We've got to go run and do the noon show. Make sure and watch us this evening, and I will be back tomorrow morning. All right, as usual, I really appreciate you guys streaming, and we'll see you later.